Buenos dias. Good morning. Happy New Year. That's the only time I'm gonna say it because I'm
Happy
tired of
New
hearing
Year.
Happy New Year and it's already the 18th. I can't do it no more.
Buenos días, buenos días.
Good morning. Today,
Buenos dias.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. There's no topic. There is no
Thought it
form
was
of
connections.
organization. We're just gonna be talking shit. A quick reintroduction because since this is season 2, episode 1. Quick reintroduction. My name is Wes. I am a chef. I help run beautiful Discord server, and we be out here. I'm from New York, and yeah, that's all y'all need to know right now. Johnny, take it away.
Hello, I am Johnny, John, Jonathan, whatever you want to call me. I am the homebrew malcriado. I come up with all the graphics. I own the server. Well, partially. um, yeah, just been here since I think day 2 actually. But yeah, Yesy.
I'm Jesse, Jinx, Devil. I have like 100 names in that server. I just go around being random, I guess. I cannot say I behave so pretty like them. I will make the pop-up announcement. I will be making the help that you need if you're lost in that server. Identify what channels you will be having and popping here and there because I don't always show my face. That's the
Está
real.
muy
I have
bien.
to admit it.
Mysterious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
like I'm here. I start talking, and then I'm like, "Well,
You
I
said
need
like
to
this.
recharge. Let me go. I'll see you like in 100 days. Thank you."
You're like this in the server, looking through a window, like
Mm,
like those old viejitas that creep through the
I,
blinds, mirando
you
the whole
know
thing.
what?
That's you.
I wish to say no. I think yes, because I like randomly will see somebody like saying, and this is one comment that I'm gonna mention, like, "Hey, I'm looking people to play." And I see them in any other channel, I'll be like, "Hey, so we got this channel." Like I appear from nowhere to be like, yeah, let me get you over there. Like we have it here, and then disappear again.
Yeah.
Like
That's it.
people will be like, I have not seen her, and then she just drop it like, let me
I'm gonna
fix it for
change your
you.
name to
Bye.
Fantasma
Fantasma.
Like
because you
Batman.
pop
Well,
in when that you feel like it. God damn, I stuttered. That was
yeah.
nasty.
That's freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle
Morning,
beatbox.
Della. See you in the chat.
Um, so since this episode is pretty much just about connections to the island, I want to talk about our connection to Puerto Rico and you know how we feel about everything of the island, the culture, the music, the food, morcilla. Um, you
Mm.
know,
Listen,
I need to know.
well, I
Jesse,
can start
you
with
first.
that because, I'm Puerto Rican and everything else, but I have not make it with the morcilla. Like, I don't have, and I'm sorry, I don't have a relationship with it. She is in my toxic side. Like, I have her in the other group. I have to admit that, though, for you.
Listen, I've been getting support through TikTok, through our Tiki
Mm-mm.
Tiki. All right, people through Tiki Tiki have been sending me love with the morcilla. I'm never going to give up
Nope.
the morcilla talk. I will never give up the morcilla talk. Okay, I refuse.
One more
Okay, between y'all two, y'all need to stop. Even my own wife hates morcilla, and she looks at me weird every time I bite into that casing. Every time, and it's
Does
delicious.
does it pop when you bite into it?
It snaps. You know what? You know how like when you get a nice, well cooked salchicha, those Italian sausages, and you roast it over the fire, nice, and the skin gets crispy, and you
I
snap right into it. Mm.
no, no,
And you get like all the
no.
black on your teeth and shit.
It
Mm,
doesn't do all of that. That's the
I
thing. It
cannot,
doesn't
I
do all of
cannot.
that. The blood congeals and it stiffens, mixed in with the rice and all the
That's
seasoning. So
delicious.
it is amazing.
You
It
see,
is
That
that
sounds
amazing.
that is
like a dream.
that right there is when I start doubting, like if I'm worried, because I can, I can, I just can. Like any other thing, like I'm willing to try. Like that's cool, sure. If I've not tried it, but that one is specifically is like, mm,
It's just blood.
It's blood. It's seasoned blood. Honestly, it's seasoned blood. The way you make it is seasoned blood with a couple grains of rice in it. It's seasoned blood
Wow.
and it's delicious. I've
Just
made
eat
it by
rice.
hand. I've made it by hand
No,
a couple of times, and it is amazing. The process is fun.
that is the one thing that if you make, I will not. I will not.
You'll be all
I
right.
will not.
You'll be alright.
Where's the blood come from?
The pig.
Okay, it's pig blood. I thought it was like beef or chicken or
No. Well, it could be,
I don't
but
know.
traditionally it's made with pig blood. I've slaughtered the animal respectfully in a painless way.
Mhm.
I've drained
Did you
it,
rub its
cleaned
forehead?
it.
You're like sana sana.
Yeah,
It's okay.
no, because I believe that
Sana, sana.
life is sacred, and I believe that energy is returned and whatnot. So I genuinely thank the pig for its life and what it's gonna provide me, now. And so after I drain it, collect it all in a bucket, let it drain, season it up, throw some rice, filter it out a couple of times to make sure that it's all as clean as possible. But yes, it's still blood, and then encase it in the salchicha skin and roast it. It's great. I'll be alone. I'll stand on that hill by myself.
By your hair.
It's a very little hill.
I need to
Listen,
Like
hear
Tiki
today.
Tiki loves me. I don't care. The Tiki Tiki community, they support my morcilla
Yeah,
antics.
I seen a few comments here and there like, oh yeah, the Mercedes, and I'll be like, I'm out automatically. Like I'm not trying to, not even be like, but no,
Traders is what they
that's
are.
honestly
Listen,
that's the one that I will be saying. It looks
the,
pretty from far.
that's one of my favorite memories of being in Puerto Rico. Amongst other things, but
Mm.
making. I don't care what you voted for, Angelique. Okay, I mean, no me importa. Morcilla forever. All right. There is no impeaching this morcilla. That's it.
From all the things that you can remember Puerto Rico, like parties, other foods, la sanse, if because let me tell you, I saw videos this
I
year
never
and I
experienced
was
sunset.
like, I'm not hanging. Really?
I've never experienced sunset. I didn't even know that was a
I've
thing until
been.
probably last year.
Mm.
I
Wait.
haven't been to the island in about 20 years.
No, so like I am not a person to be like hanging out necessarily out, but and I stress with a lot of people, but I'll still be there like stupid corner with 100 human beings just because it gets so like you see everybody all together for at least that time, like not caring about anything else, just all of us wanted to pass time together, and it's
Mhm.
amazing
I
because
have a
it feels
couple of
like,
friends
yeah,
out
we
there.
love each other right now, everybody's here.
Yeah, I have a couple of friends out there that are celebrating and living it up, just having a fucking ball, just a ball.
A
I
ball.
would love, yeah, a ball. Don't come
No,
for
Like a
me.
bull.
listen, and I'm seeing in TikTok because I scroll on TikTok a lot, and I seen people that are going visiting and be like, "Oh my god, La Sansa in Puerto Rico," and they're being so happy talking about like the experience of them in La Sansa. They were like, they go so wild, they're so happy, and it's like, I miss it. I miss feeling that happiness. Thank you. Can I go back home?
If I could, I would be there right now. Like I'd pack up all my stuff and just move. To be honest with you, if I honestly could,
At least try La Sansa one time,
I would like
please,
to. I would like to. I
before.
know Nina. She's a server, and she recently moved out there, and she found her place. She found her home, and she I say she moved back home. The way I see
Mhm.
it, she moved back home, and she's having a great time, and she is thriving out there, and it's a beautiful thing. So shout out to Nina for moving from Cali all the way to PR back home. It's great. I wish I could. Johnny, you were born out there too, right?
Was
What
born
part?
in Aguadilla. That's on the western side. Family is actually from Isabela, kind of neighboring.
Okay.
Um,
Listen, you were in the one of the places that are super beautiful because Isabela over there is one of the places to make the stops
Oh
in
yeah, they make beautiful
Aguadilla.
people there too, right?
Listen, no, I see it that way. Say hello, because I'm from the other side. So, like,
Johnny,
I
if you're
was born
talking,
in Rio Grande.
you're muted.
I
You
think he
muted
said
yourself.
that. But
There you go.
Sorry.
So my family is from, well, I when I would visit out there, I was always in Bayamon. That was the metropolitan area, the cityscape area of the island. My grandfather lived up in El Monte, up in the clouds, pretty much. My grandmother, she was from Humacao or one of the Y's. I keep forgetting. I had to look that up because I had that conversation way back in the early stages of the server. But yeah, I miss it. I miss it. I haven't gone back since they passed, and that's about 20 years ago, but a little over 20 years ago. So I don't know
Yeah,
what hurts more, not going or going and they're not there. You know what I mean?
I feel like when it comes to like grandparents like that on the island, they kind of keep that connection there. Because the same thing with
Yeah.
me. Like I haven't been there since my grandfather passed away. I want to say it was 2016 or so. So it's been years. Because I mean, there's no reason to go. Besides, I mean, I have two aunts there, but you know.
It just hits different when they're
yeah, it's
not there.
crystal.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
It does.
we're
Even
planning.
if you weren't, because for me was I was still there when one of my grandma passed, and even if you don't have like a big connection with that side, it's still like we stopped doing Christmas parties over there. Like that family didn't
Mhm.
get together again. Like it didn't go back, even though we were in that. At least me, I wasn't that close to that side, and it did change my life for a while. And I was like, wow, I don't see this family no more. We're not having those interactions that we used to have. Like a grandparent does make a difference in.
Yeah, they make you feel more homey when you're there. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
it's a greater sense of comfort. Yeah.
So
So, Yasi, when did you move from Puerto Rico to where you're at now?
sadly, I moved around. I think 2021, if I'm correct. So
Oh, that's pretty
not
recent.
that. Yes,
Wow.
2021. My plans were not moving. Thank you. I was going in through a bad period. I broken out after 13 years with a person, so I just wanted to
Hmm.
see my mom, take that breather, be far from the island. Because if something the island I do not like it, we are small, we can see each other anywhere. You will encounter the people you don't want to see as well. So I was like, I don't want to see nobody for safety for a while. Like I just want to, take a breather. I jumped with my
Hmm.
mom and I got stuck here. Thank you. And I'm crying because I told my
Hmm.
mom and I swore to my mom years ago that nobody was going to take me out of that island and I was going to die there. And now I'm here.
Are there
I
plans for
like
you to
it.
go back? Would you like to go back?
Yes, but I probably will have to wait a while. Not for me. Um. Okay, so this is something that Wes does know, and I'm gonna let it go here. I'm a mom. The rest of the Discord didn't know that. One of my child, her skin, she has eczema problems.
Hmm.
So hotness weather is just not a great thing. So
Yeah.
that is the moment that I froze myself here. So the decision was mostly as a mom. So I decided I'm gonna forget that I want to go back, and I wish to be there because I saw in cold weather she was making progress, and I
Mm.
made that jump. So I'm hoping for her to be a little bit more years bigger to then be like, okay, we can go back, creams and other activities and like see how that goes. Or if not, then I will have to probably wait until she's not with me
Gotcha.
and then make
That
this
makes
one.
sense. That makes sense. I get it. What's one of your favorite memories from being out there? Like,
Going
just
to the
what would you
beach.
like to?
Listen,
Uh,
going to the beach. But for me specifically, it's like cleansing yourself when you're not feeling okay. Like you can go happy, you can go sad. Like it didn't matter what mood you in, you wanted to be there, even if it was just by yourself. So, or you go with friends and you hang out and you pass the time, or you go there just take a breather, feel the air, distress yourself, and hear the sounds of the wave like in front of you, see the ocean, being there. And listen,
mhm.
that is for me myself. It's something that I really miss because I feel like every time I could go there and after that be like, okay, I'm feeling better. Let's go. You have to continue whatever.
My grandfather used to take me to Plaza de los Pichones or Pichones, whatever, however you say it.
Oh yeah.
Uh, and I have a picture of me. I was in a black tank top, and I looked like I was about to drop the most fire Kids Bop salsa album ever with the gold chain and my little cargo pants. Yeah. So going there with all the birds just sitting on my head, and I think that's something that I love the most. And just I would sit there playing with the birds and having them land on me and poop on me, but it was still fun nonetheless.
I went there, let me tell you, but I didn't manage to see a lot of birds when I did. And I
No,
didn't went a lot of times. I didn't have my family was separated, so it was not something I could like do.
yeah,
So the times that I went, there was nothing, and I was like,
no.
wow,
We would buy
this
the
is
we
what
would
we
buy
everybody
bags of
comes.
corn. We would buy the bags of corn just to feed the pigeons, and we would sit there feeding the birds, and
Sucio.
that's how they were flocking. Yeah, hell yeah, sucio, hell yeah. I was dirty with it, but I still look fire with my gold chain and my black tank top. I'm gonna show the picture one day.
Shout out five.
Big here, wait.
Shout out fire. Ay, Dios. Oh my
But
god. So
mhm.
Johnny, I want to ask you.
What?
You said you haven't been back in how many years?
I think it was 2016 or 17, so 10.
10 years. Wow.
Give
Wow.
it 10 or so. Yeah.
So you have memories out there. What's your favorite memory?
Um, I guess the last time was just being in my aunt's home. She has the house, the yard, and all that. But she's also has
Mm,
trees. She's got banana trees and star fruit trees. So I saw that and I was like, "Hey, can I have some? Is it safe to eat?" She's like, "Yeah, go." So I think I ate probably like 12 of them, just like picking them straight off the tree. She's like, "Just don't eat the ones on the ground." I'm like, "All right." So
fair
that's the
enough.
memory, just like the freedom of being able to just walk out, pick a fruit off the tree, and just eat it.
Mm,
Um, and then just growing up, like visiting my grandparents. Um, my grandfather was a Hebrew through and through. Like he had the chickens, he had the whole livestock, all that. So
that's cool.
one thing I remember is he would rile up his chickens, like get them all excited, and then release them to chase me when I was a little boy. So that's something I'll never forget.
Listen, I'm gonna make a quick. So I at one point I had a stepdad and they had chickens and all that. Um, and they used to train them for fighting. A few, los gallos.
Oh,
And he took me there, and they thought that the one they put it was one of the one that is calmest and whatever. And they were like, "Do you want to try, doing this?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" I was a little girl, and I didn't even know what was their training for. I got out and I still have them with marks in my hands that they never went away completely. Thank you, because apparently he didn't know they changed the chickens in those days, and the one day that he put was one aggressive. And when I started, he was like not reactive, and then he just attacking me. Never again. I saw them from
So
afar. I didn't even
you
dare to
weren't
go
you
to
weren't
nothing.
training for a cockfight.
Yeah, and I
That's
didn't even
crazy.
know because I was like young when he took me, and he was just like, "Do you want to?" Like he gave me a stick, and he said, "You just have to make him run. This is one of like his comment, whatever." And apparently
Yeah,
they changed them that day, and he didn't know. So at first he started running, and then he started running back. He turned around, and he said, "Girl, bad." I was like, "Oh my
that
god!" I still
um
have like in this
is
arm,
that
like
legal over there though?
I think not. I mean, I'm
You,
not sure.
let
Listen,
me,
okay, let's be honest. Let's be
you know,
honest.
no, I'm gonna look this shit up
What is
right now.
supposed to be legal over there that we actually proceed? Because I see the stop signs, but they're there looking pretty.
Nah, those are yield signs. You ignore
Thank
those.
Yeah,
you. Thank
those
you.
are pay attention.
Anybody, listen, anybody who's in this video, is if you go into Puerto Rico and you see a stop sign, please and thank you. Just make sure there's no cross. Please don't even wait it. It's like
So
I tell people that I'd be like, yeah, when I came here, I have to learn what stop means, and they're like, you don't have a stop sign? So I do, but like, I thought it was there to look pretty, because like,
no, that's
see
there for
it.
suggestions. Those are just suggestions. Hey, maybe you should stop here. No, I don't think so. Boom.
Well, I said, listen, if you go there and you stay in the stop, you're gonna stay in that stop. If you
Yeah,
don't cross,
they're not
you're
gonna
gonna
give you a
stay.
chance. They're not gonna give you a chance to get in. I remember that from driving around with my mom and my grandparents. The traffic and the way people drove, they drove without fear.
Mm,
Listen, but I used to make this, and I know it's not the same. When I was younger, I used to say to people, Puerto Rico, it's a little bit like Las Vegas. Like you go there and you say, there's rules and laws, and like, yeah, you're gonna see us in a corner, and it's Monday, and you're like, but it's this time, like, okay, your point is,
Yeah, no,
so like, don't go there with expectations of exactly the stop sign or this. Like, I came here and I was like, oh,
nah.
I need to stop. I or when I buy for the first time something to drink and they put it like in 100 bags, and I was like, oh my god, why they're putting it like so hiding over here? I was like, am I doing something wrong? And then I learned, like, yeah, no, you cannot take it out of the bag until you get home. Like, if you're gonna do this, and I was like, I will be already in trouble in Puerto Rico, because in Puerto Rico, you like get out of the gas station with it in hand, already open it, and be like, okay, drinking. Like, ma'am, excuse you, what?
Yeah, I think if you as long like even if you open it and like don't drink it, that's a bad thing over here.
Yeah,
What's it called?
yeah,
Open container. Open container,
open container.
please.
yeah. Open container. There you go. So,
Over there, it's like
Yossi, since you lived on the island most of your life and moving out here, what's the biggest change that you've seen?
Funny enough, community wise, on the sense of in Puerto Rico, I knew my neighbor, I knew the other neighbor, and like it didn't matter if we were family or not. Like that was my cousin. You got sick and you live across from my house. I'll be there giving you soup. I'll be checking on you. Like, oh my god, you're sick. And when I came here, the first day that I was in Ohio, I didn't hear sounds around me.
Mm,
No loud music, no cars making extremely sounds, and nobody knew each other over there.
mhm,
And it's funny because for somebody who like peace in a sense that they don't want noise, probably feels like, oh my god, it's amazing. But for me, it was heartbroken because it was extremely silent, and like I was waiting to hear, oh, when the neighbor is getting home, It doesn't matter. I don't talk to you. I can hear your car and be like, ah, that's this dude, or I like something's happened to you. You know, I'm there for you. And I remember giving to these people books that I have that were still brand new. I wasn't gonna use them. They have kids, and for them, just me doing that was like, why you giving us book? Like, and for me, it's a normal thing. Like, if you needed something and I know, or like I had something in Puerto Rico, I can go and be like, hey, do you need this? Do you want it? Her, sure, okay.
Mhm.
So it was hard. I don't think I have like managed to feel okay with that, and it made it hard to feel like, oh, I got friends. I until this day I can say that here I don't have friends, and it makes it difficult because then when I see myself alone, you still want to talk to somebody, and for sure, let's say right now we got the server, and it's like I remind you I do in the server. I don't know what you guys are passing as well. You know, everybody's passing
Mhm.
something. Not every time there's gonna be somebody there available. So you at least wish you had a friend here, and you don't make those connections. And when I try, I think a lot of people see me like coming too strong, and it's like, I is it the tone? You see me trying it, like figure it out. Like, is it the tone, the tattoo? Like I cover my tattoos. Like it's it, like what is it? I have not managed to make that. And then,
Mhm.
like I already learned probably the mailman when he comes by the sound. Like a few of them be like, "Oh, the mailman is there." Honestly, my kids were like, "How do you know?" I got to, and they were like, "How do you know, mom?" And I was like, "I heard him." Because that's something you develop super amazingly in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Like you start learning the people, mostly your parents, because please believe I will be like, God damn, mom is coming and from I don't know how far, and be like, oh my god, the house cleaning. And here you're like, somebody out live outside? Thank you. So
That's depressing to hear, actually, because like
Yeah.
you know,
It's sad.
it's like they talk about community and all that, but like you said, I don't know my neighbor. I don't know the people down the hall, like, but I know who lives next door to my aunt in Puerto Rico. Like, it's you don't have that community, and I think it's more of like a I don't know if it's like a safety thing or a selfishness thing, but you do see that a lot. Like, mind your business,
listen, in a way,
Yeah.
yes and no. And let me put this perspective. If I feel my mom has always, and she knows it by this time of year in life, she wanted to raise us obviously with safety. And in a way, I always feel like she did it in an extremely way, but it's not wrong as an adult when you think about it, like when you see, talk to her, like when you start seeing life outside, whatever. But that didn't stop my mom still from being like knowing every neighbor and you knowing every neighbor and she helping them. And when she was in Ohio, she started taking even food to a few of them. And then she did meet somebody. Um, and funny enough, she had managed, even though she moved from Ohio recently as well, like me, to still talk to them. They were from over there, and she managed to teach them like, no, like we don't mind like food, this, whatever, and they enjoy it and they are in love with it. So, and I have tried talking over here about with a few girls, and funny enough about safety, because we did hear, situations that were going on, and I told to one person like, hey, even, and this is something my mom teach me, this is something I learned even on my studies. I studied criminal justice. Like, you don't trust not even an old lady. I said, I'm sorry, it sounds bad. I said, it sounds
Wow.
stupid. It
wow.
is. And the perspective my mom told me about it, it was, you see this old lady crossing school with a puppy every day. You see this old lady crossing the school every day with a puppy. And one day the puppy, she doesn't know where the puppy went. And she asked for help. And because you see her every day, you go and help. And that was a tactic. And they grab you.
And they take you. Wow.
Mm.
Damn, but that's such a dark way to see
You
things.
know, You know why? And this is your background. You cannot show somebody else something
Yeah.
that you have not experienced. And that's why I
Right.
keep telling the people here, I keep saying, like, listen, you probably think I'm crazy. If you don't have a background, and somebody noticed it in our conversation, she was telling me, for example, like, oh, my parent used to teach me don't sleep with necklace because you it can get stuck and you can get choked. And I was like, I
Mhm.
have never thought about that. Look how you have something that I don't have on,
Right.
and I have never thought, because it depends on your background. If you have not experienced bad stuff in life to that extreme, you will not think
Right.
about those stuff. But that's like a show right now. I don't like the show in a sense. I did like the twist they did. It's called His and Hers. They show you exactly what I said in His and Hers if you see it.
Mhm.
To expect the unexpected. So
So
yes, safety wise, it's cool, but that didn't stop still from making the connections in Puerto Rico.
see the connections that we have, because again, I haven't been there in a little over 20 years, but I still keep in contact with the neighbors of my grandparents' house because they have the key to it. It's just sitting there, it's abandoned, and but they take care of it, whatever. So we call up and we talk about Victor down the block, like what's happening to him. He got locked up because he was doing something. And then Doña Carmen from across the street, she
Yes.
we know about all of that stuff. And I'm like, yo, I'm a few thousand miles away from you, and I know what the hell is going on down the block of my grandparents' house, and I'm not even there. So I can say good morning, and that's about it.
No,
You froze up, Wes.
Wes.
Say good morning, and that's about
Oh,
it.
you're back.
Wait, you got caught up for a little bit, so repeat the last sentence.
Yeah, you're like this.
We don't have we don't have that connection in
No.
here in New York. Like, yeah, we can say good morning and keep it going, and but that's about it. Like, I don't know anybody's business. I don't know whose mother died when. I don't know nothing
But
unless like they
listen,
share with
let's not take it far. I seen people in TikTok say, "Oh my God, in Puerto Rico they had this amazing word when you're eating, and they go to you even though they don't know you and be like,
me.
"Buen provecho." And
Yeah,
for people, that was enough to be like mind blow. Like, oh my God. They didn't know me, and they went and said buen provecho to me, and then they were trying to be so pretty, like mi amor, buen provecho, or caballero, buen provecho. And I was feeling the bomb, and I'm here like, how one word
yeah, one little
made that
phrase.
impact, because it you don't feel it here. And I don't want to say, everything is completely bad, but in a difference from Puerto Rico and here, it does make a difference. And emotionally, it's exactly enormous because you knew everybody over there. And that's what I said.
Mhm.
It's a good thing, and it's bad only when you pass situations like breakups and all that, because then it's the moment you don't want to see them. It's like, okay, I don't want to hear about none of you. But other than that, then you hear, and it's like, I wish to have
Yeah,
a sound, or like just a neighbor to talk to when I'm like, if you're available or something. Nothing. And it makes it, I think, harder for Puerto Ricans when, and I did met somebody in a airplane. I have to admit this. I was going back for a moment, one of the vacations that I did, and he was so excited because after years he was going back completely. And when you talk to the
mhm,
person, the mainly thing that why he left, it wasn't because he had bad money or something. It was because he was alone and he got so depressed that he couldn't make friends or be with somebody here to talk to, that he couldn't handle it.
wow. It's the sense of community that's lacking over here, stateside. It's we don't really have that too much unless it's like at the Puerto Rican Day Parade in New York, or the festivals that they go on. But like outside of those big events, it's not really existent, and it sucks that it's not like that because you really have to be in your own bubble and mind your business and keep it
Hmm.
pushing when something happens or when something doesn't happen. It just sucks that we don't have that over here the way it is out there. Like, How is it that I could know what's going on with my next door neighbor in Puerto Rico and not know someone that lives 5 feet across the driveway from me? Like it's like you said, it's a sense of what your background is. It comes down to your environment and everything, and it is a little sad to think about it that way.
I think that's where the server kind of comes in play. You froze again. Um, where like we do have. I mean, it is online, but it's still like a community. So like
Yeah,
I know more about Wes than I do about, like I said, like the neighbor or people at work or
yeah.
anything. So you know, but
I
you're
what
also
I
very out
what I
there.
found listen, what I found funny about the server, because obviously there's a lot of people who are trying to learn, now, um full what is it to be us, and
Mhm.
because they're being raised in another stuff, and a simple, let's put that perspective of community and all that, and like learning that language. Sometimes the beautiful words that we say, like, we're still being lovely with you even though we're using probably bad words. Like, I lost those interactions because then you see them so like lost.
Cabrón.
Like, yes,
Yeah, bro.
listen. Oh, listen. I don't remember if I struggle with that one. And I like typing, I'm cool. But like talking, oh my god, I have that one stuck. And I have to be like, I swear, I'm not insult you. And I start teaching people like, hear the tone and see my facial expression to you. So if I'm using it like in a bad sentence. Like if I go like cabrón, mera, like I'm happy, like
Yeah.
that tone, that's amazing. Like you're not in trouble. Like it's like, oh my god, bro, kind of deal. You don't know how many times I have to do that because I said cabrón too many times.
Oh my god.
And in the server, I did pass one time, and I don't know if you guys um were paying attention because that was way long ago before you guys were running it completely. But I did have a situation with somebody, and I left so mad. But I left
I
the server.
remember. I remember that. I
I remember
remember
too.
that.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Listen, because those words were about to come out. And I remember texting Mimi. I wanna be I wanna be mature where I can, hold it, but you still will let it go at one point, you still are gonna go off on somebody. So I was aware
Mhm.
that I was already getting to the point that I'm getting mad. So I said I'm leaving first. So that way, I don't I don't say the words. I don't say that. Because
Listen,
now I'm
I,
about
I
to write it.
I call my wife's best friend cabronita when she when we talk. Like mira cabronita, cut your shit.
But it's funny because in the server, there's a few people that like know the word by, oh, that's
Mhm.
something wrong, and
Yeah.
automatically, and it's like, wait, I start putting disclaimers like, hold up, give me a minute, and then so you see that I always will be like, oh, this is joking, or this is it, because I'm tired, people. And I remember telling, I don't know if it was Della or because it was long time. I know I told somebody one time, and I said, listen, if you come to this server that we are Puerto Ricans and you're trying to learn what you are, and you see, for example, exactly like cabron, automatically you're not seeing nobody else getting offended. Why are you getting so offended? Figure out first, like, okay, why are you using that word? Like,
Mhm.
hey, because the purpose
The
of the server
context.
was for you to learn. And like we will not have trouble saying, oh, so we use it, this way. I like the people who go like, "Oh no, but that's something wrong." Okay, I want
Yeah.
to be out, and then you see me
It's all
crying,
about
and
context, and it's all about the culture thing too, because we
yeah.
curse, we use sentence enhancers when it comes to everything.
Oh no,
So people get offended too easily.
but I will make it better for
It's
you
yeah.
guys. I I have studied multiple stuff, and one of the stuff that I studied it was psychology, And in one of those class, they asked to read from a book that I have, and the teacher wanted you to pick the type of humor you use, and then make a paragraph for the classroom to see about the type of humor you use and why and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay. And when I start looking, I was like, oh God, how I write this? Because every humor, the names were horrible. Psychology names for those humor, it was bathroom dark humor, black humor, and I don't know what humor. And I was like, wow, like how am I gonna go and make a paragraph saying these all here are my humors? And I was like breathing. And so I start the first thing I said, I will apologize. This is, probably new for you guys. Where I come from, I'm from Puerto Rico, and I start making that background, like putting that there first. Like, I'm sorry,
Just the
probably this look,
disclaimer.
yeah, like it's not gonna look good for you guys. I want you to be aware it's a culture thing, blah blah. And I even went so far to saying there was even a comedian, Luis Raul, and I tagged videos of him in the paragraph. I said that if you
Mhm.
go to his videos and you learn Spanish, you're gonna see he used exactly those same humors for his shows. Because that is something, and I even put an example. I said, when we have a hurricane, that is what keep us going, in a disaster moment. It's the way we survive. It's the way, sadly, that we pass bad situations, and we're like, I don't want to jump the bridge, so I guess I will just make fun. Yeah, because like you have choices, and I prefer them make it a bad joke for you later on. And I made all that disclaimer, and I said, I'm sorry, but this is us. Like
We're
it's in
I'm
the
go-
package.
we're just here for a good time. That's all we want to do. Is
yeah,
peaceful, good time.
yeah.
We're not.
I'm gonna shift it real quick because it was just mentioned the server has officially been up for a year,
Ooh.
for one
As of
year.
yesterday.
So happy birthday to Diasporican server. It has been a true journey. We've had some great times, a few bumps in the road throughout it, but I'm excited to see what else we could accomplish, what else we could do. Johnny, you know exactly what bumps I'm talking about.
I don't know about any bumps. I got no acne
Rage
for bumps
quits
here.
because that happened. Listen, let's
But
make a
I
disclaimer right now. If you ever rage quit for anything simple, you can come back. If it was something simple, we will take you back. They take me back.
Oh yeah,
That's okay.
something simple, sure. Yeah, simple, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
That's why I said something simple. If it's something simple, like when I was mad and I jump off because I was mad, they will take you back.
Yeah.
You will
yeah,
always
yeah.
be
No,
welcome.
simple, sure. Yeah, throwing the shades for real. Wow, palm trees. I'm
Oh,
tired.
yeah. I mean,
But yeah,
it's been fun.
we've had a beautiful journey. We are planning to do our major meetup coming up for the Puerto Rican Day Parade. We want to do it bigger than we did last year. So if you're in the server, please come out with us. Uh,
I'm not going.
I'll be doing some community outreach. I'm going to cook food and give food out to the homeless. I'm probably cook about 30 meals and give some food out to the homeless. I'm going to have a couple of members join in with us and do it that way too. But yeah, I think this is a good point to stop because I'm having a lot of connection issues at the moment, and
No,
I
you're
don't
not.
want it to. You motherfucker. But
Mira cap. You see, that's the right use right there.
yeah, cabrón. But thank you guys
Mama.
for being here today. Mama huevo, huele bicho. Canto cabrón. Listen, we could go on
Look,
for hours. But yeah,
listen,
I
anybody who
appreciate
wants
you
to
guys.
join the server, you can hear that 24/7 in the gaming chat. Because, like, if we enter to play, best believe I will be doing so as well.
Yeah.
Hostia puta.
But thank you guys for joining in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Follow our other socials. Come see me in Tiki Tiki doing questions of the day and all that beautiful stuff. But all right, thank you guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Sundays.
And remember, no more see ya.
Murcia for life.
No.
For
No.
life.
Trash.
No.
Basura.
Basura. O sea, mamá
For
huevo.
life.
Look like I'm mojón.